Okay, greeting classmates. My name is Glenn Brooks, and this week is week five discussion where we're going to talk about data types, and we're going to discuss the three different ones and some of the functions of them. So we have primitive collections and objects. Okay, so basically primitives is a data type is it's elements that cannot be subdivided into more straightforward data types. So, good example, integrals or integer is their data types is considered to be primitive ones. So, good example. Primitives could be uh, is basically elementary type data types that can be formatted in a way that could, a good example, if I was to use a word, if I was to use the word, I can actually shorten that word in a form that can be accepted into a computer language. Uh, and most of the, I mean, a major of computer programmers, they use short forms basically. So that's referred as uh, primitive and integrals. Okay. So, and then also there's collections, and collections is basically it's an order of group or elements, and good example is like uh, you can have you can have collections of data on students' grades, students, number of students. Uh, there's so many data. There's so many unique subscripts that could be determined by collections also, and some of the other objects of that of some of the other objects of collections. It could be uh, you can require inquire first name, last name. Could be email addresses, passwords, and certain data like that. And basically each of these elements they're unique in their position to collect, and usually it's offered through or it's channeled through a database, uh, SQL or something of that nature. Okay, and then also you have objects. Objects are and again there's a piece of data that can be collected. And good example, a more advanced type object could be like uh, programming objects in a video game. Okay, it could be characters in a video game. Those are more complex, but it's basically it's a single programming element, and like I said, it's variables, it's constant, and it's functions, and it has a method. And data is assigned to those objects. It may be stored in the database, just like any of the other items that we talked about, primitives, collections, and objects. They basically are stored in the data in a database. So that's about it. And uh, I invite your comments. That was just a brief summary of what primitives, collections, and objects are. Okay, thank you, and see y'all on the other side. Thank you.